always gotta start first.
See, yeah. Okay, it's like...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my bad, you were doing it already. It wasn't as great as it was in our heads.
Yeah. Sounds a bit dead.
What it is, yeah. It's brain done with us.
Bloody idiots, get out of my street.
I don't know what to say.
Okay. Well, why do I always have to go first? Wait, seriously.
No, wait a minute.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, we're starting? Okay.
I'm starting.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Welcome to
The Shade Mail. It's
Why
your
are you
girl,
singing
Aubrey.
And it's your favourite shade queen, my own royalty.
We definitely sang that, but yeah. We move.
Yeah, this is the episode where we basically just help you with dilemmas.
Yeah.
Help you deliver some tea shade you want to deliver to someone else. Everything you send to us will always be anonymous. And you can send stuff in to yourteaourshade@gmail.com.
Yes. And when you're, what's it called? When you're talking about this or whatever online, make sure you hashtag the Shade Mail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do that. Thank you. We move.
Yeah. Oh yeah?
No, we actually move. Like,
as in,
oh,
me. I haven't been able to log in though.
Yeah.
Are you
sure?
sure?
Start with mine?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I
no,
feel
you
like,
start with yours.
I don't know. Okay, I'll start with mine. Fine.
Why do we... Wait. We do this every episode.
I know.
Okay, not every episode. We've only had one so far. Should I start with mine or do you want to start it?
I feel like start with yours.
All right, let me start with mine then. Hey girls, I trust you keep me anonymous. We'll always keep you anonymous.
Definitely.
I've missed your so much. Wow.
She said what? Weepity.
She said, I've missed your show so much. I said, I've missed your show so much.
I'm so finished.
Okay. I've missed your show so much.
Aww.
I've had to start replaying your old episodes. Oh, you're a real one.
Aww.
Your podcast is hilarious and you both have great energy and banter, which makes you stand up from the rest. God bless you both. Live show soon come. Bop, bop.
Oh, that's really
so
sweet.
cute.
Thank you,
Okay,
darling.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, defo, what's it called? Live show 2020, innit? Soon come.
Okay, so I have a work colleague who is really very hot. Tall, 6'5", yes. Black, handsome Nigerian. We move.
All right.
I'm from Ghana, by the way. Yes.
Hey, sis.
We love to see it. He's 28 years old and I'm 21.
Okay.
We went on a cute lunch date, but I guess for him it was just colleagues going out for lunch. I'm mad, by the way, so in my head it was a date. LOL. It'd be like that sometimes, though. You got a walking spirit girlfriend. So we just spoke casually about music, movies, family, and laughed. It's been like a month. We sit next to each other at work and talk and flirt all the time. He only now reveals that he has a girlfriend after a group conversation we had with many other colleagues by saying, yeah, my girlfriend is going to Ghana. She put several exclamation marks. I was thinking, is this nigga dumb? How can he now drop that he has a girl? Let me add a bit more context so you can understand me. On our lunch date, colleague meetup, he explained his whole family situation, giving me info I wouldn't expect someone to tell me when we had only known each other for 2 days at the time. For example, daddy issues, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So why in the heck did he not mention that he had a girl? Essentially, I wanted to ask you girls whether it's normal for people not to disclose if they're in a relationship. Ciao.
It's very normal.
Okay.
Very normal.
I used to go by two becomes one flesh, thinking people should naturally just want to inform people that they have a girl or man. But now I'm questioning that. So am I.
Oh.
Let me know. Get a grip over there. Let me know what you girls think. How long does it take you to inform people that you're in a relationship, especially someone of the opposite sex? Also, what is the max age gap you suggest a 21-year-old to date? Also, say hi to Brent.
Oh!
Hi, Brent. Brent waved. If you're using his recording studio, yes, this is our home. I listened to him on another pod, Meet Us After 7. I listened to them too, actually. Thank you. And I said anonymous.
Oh, first of all, yeah.
This is very cute.
Honestly, like, it's so cute. And I'm really, like, it warms my heart that you actually trust us to, like, send in such a dilemma.
Why are you emotional today?
I don't know. I don't know. But, like, no, that could bring a tear because I'm just like, yeah. That was really sweet. And, like, the fact that you're able to trust us with this and that you actually
What is going on here?
I don't know, but, like, thank you, sis.
Ekwe hasn't eaten.
I think that's why.
I don't understand this monologue you're coming to do over here today.
No, but okay.
Oh, no.
All right. So we have to dissect this, yeah? So first of all,
let me get that back again.
He's what, 21 and she's 21,
She's 21, he's
and
28.
And they're work colleagues.
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like that's a reasonable age gap.
Yeah.
If you know me, I like to date older men.
Yep.
So
definitely does.
So I feel like that's a reasonable age gap.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the age thing, you just got to look at the person, and like if you feel like they're mature enough and they're able to handle you and handle certain situations and can be in a committed situation. But I feel don't look at the age too tough. As long as I would say, I feel like 21, maybe 30 max.
I feel like don't give her an idea. She's still a young girl. Because I feel
like 21-year-olds like depends on like you as a person.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like for me it depends on what the guy is also. I don't know how I did this, but I just turned my emails to dark mode. It's
you
lit.
in this dark mode. Bro.
I love dark mode. But anyway, I feel like 21, 28 is all right. I feel like it's not necessarily ideal depending on the guy. Because older guys like that, they tend to take advantage of younger girls in terms of they want to be controlling. They want to like treat you like a little girl, like
in some cases, I guess.
that's what I'm saying. So it depends on how he is. So how he communicates with you, how he speaks to you. If he speaks to you like you're a little girl and you're not like on the same level as him, then I feel like that's, for me, that would be a red flag, because it kind of brings grooming alarm bells in my head. Okay. I'm not a little girl. Like, don't treat me like a. Do you get what I mean? I don't know I can't explain what I mean properly, but I feel like that kind of age gap, it just kind of brings grooming to my head. Yeah.
I think with
it
that
depends
kind
on
of
the guy
age,
that is.
Yeah, I feel like with that kind of age gap, you go always have like a sticky note to know that it may not be serious. Like I feel like a guy that age at 28, okay, we all know that men mature much less or whatever than women. But at the same time, these days, 21-year-olds don't look like 21-year-olds.
Yeah, but then,
So, and even like when I was 21, I felt like I wouldn't say, at the time I felt like I was mature. Yeah. And at the time, if I was dating a 28-year-old, I would have felt like, you know what, yes, I can handle it, because I thought, but looking back at it now,
you can't.
Do you know what I mean? Like I was young. So I feel like right now, you may feel like, do you know what, it's not that bad, whatever. That's what I'm saying, like, look at the person, because sometimes you deal with a person after a while, you think, do you know what, like, because you're not even on my level.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, obviously, guys play girls, women play guys, like, it is what it is. But I feel like it's easier for an older guy to play a younger woman, because 100%. He knows that because you're 21 and you're dating someone who's 28, he knows you're gonna take it seriously, because you're like, I'm with a big, like, you're gonna feel like I'm with a big guy, like, I'm with a big man. And so it's easy for him to manipulate you,
100%.
Take advantage and play you kind of thing. Yeah. So
you just gotta be cautious.
I feel like be cautious and just be alert. Because when I think back to when I was 21 and how old I am now, when I was 21, I thought I knew stuff and I was mature and whatever. But when I look back now, I wasn't as mature as I thought I was. Yeah. But so age aside, I feel like it is definitely normal for guys not to tell you they've got girlfriends.
That is so normal.
Where do I even start with that mess?
So
because
that's so
boy,
it's like that thing in court in the law in court when people omit information, and they feel like because they didn't. What's that thing? They're not guilty because they didn't.
No. It's still lying, sir.
Present the information because because I feel like a lot of guys also get away with it because it's like you didn't ask. Therefore,
I hate when guys say that. You didn't ask, so I didn't tell you.
Yeah,
so you assumed
that I didn't have one.
If you're flirting with me, of course I'm going to assume you're single, you idiot. But then also people feel like because they're omitting information, it's not lying. It's not lying because you haven't necessarily lied, but it's dishonest, which still comes under the bracket of lying. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like I'm not going to lie to you, sis. That as well is a red flag for me. The fact that he's out here flirting as well, you're not about to be his work wife.
But she also said that they've known each other for 2 days.
No, but
so
she said they've known each other for 2 days. That's when he was telling her all this stuff and they went on that lunch date.
Yeah. So I feel like even though you feel like, okay, we've been on a lunch date, and I feel like, and you've gotten to know him a bit, blah blah blah. I feel like women also sometimes we have a tendency to think, okay, because the guy has shared this information about me,
we
overthink and think, okay, therefore it means this or it means that. No. He literally maybe just wanted to like. Sometimes you can have a chat with someone, and you end up opening more than you even expected to, and it doesn't mean that like. I like you or I want you to be like in my personal space.
I want to love you. It doesn't mean I want to marry you.
Sometimes you just the conversation just ends up there and you're just like, whoa, like okay, like
that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's like the conversation we were having yesterday, and I was saying how sometimes with women, a guy would tell us A and we'll go and assume B, C, D as well. Yeah. No, he's just said A. Do you get me? So I feel like even you guys going on lunch, I can see why, obviously if you guys are flirting, so I can see why you would think, okay, it's a date, but unless someone tells you this is a date, I'm asking you out on a date, it's not a date. No. Like, it's not a date. And then also, like Ekoya said, just because he was sharing stuff, that doesn't mean that he likes you. Like, I feel like women were so quick to think he's done this, so this must mean that he likes. Like, we love to do this must mean, this might mean. No. Like, take things for what they are. So you guys went out for lunch. That's basically what it was. You went out for lunch. He told you about, you guys shared stuff. That's kind of normal. Like, sometimes you just share stuff you don't even mean to share.
Yeah.
But I feel like the fact that he's brought up, he has a girlfriend as well. I don't feel like he purposely missed out the fact that he had a girlfriend. I just think it just didn't come up in conversation, so he didn't bother say it.
That's very true, actually. Yeah.
So I don't feel like because the fact that he openly said in the office, when he knows you're around and you're going to hear it, if he was flirting with you and wanted to like get something going with you, he wouldn't have said yes, because trust me, these guys with girlfriends are very sneaky.
He would have just continued not saying anything at all and just kept quiet.
He would have just kept quiet.
Yeah, he would have just kept quiet. And men trust me, men do not
trust
mind.
me, they say pim about the woman they're with.
Quiet, yeah.
They say pim. Yeah. You will have no traces. You will not even know. Don't get me wrong.
He probably does find you attractive and think you're a nice girl, and that's when he wanted to go like with lunch and stuff with you. But I don't think it's in that way. And
I feel like in the office as well, like, you know, when you have a black friend, it's lit.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Like, it's just lit when you have a black friend, because it'd be tight in those offices sometimes.
But at 21, what I want to say is at 21, just be prepared that you're going to have these similar type
encounters.
Of experiences, encounters, and it's going to keep reoccurring. But all of these stuff is just, it's
building characters.
Yeah, it's all character building, like, and then it's like you're able to, because even recently with that thing talking about first dates questions, recently that popped up on the timeline.
Oh yeah,
about what kind of question you ask on the first date.
Do you have a wife?
In fact, these type of things is a good learning curve. So then when you meet someone and you're not sure about whether it's a friendship or you're not sure whether it's going to be kind of like an intimate thing, you know what to ask. You know from the get-go what you need to know to put puzzles together and create a picture, and you know that, okay, this is a friendship thing, or so
what is it?
So there's less confusion. But
because trust me, guys will give you puzzles, boy.
Trust me.
Hella jigsaw going on in the
you're going to have to put it together yourself.
You're going to have to put it together. And then when you put it together, they can come and lie and tell you, you know, I know I gave you a boat puzzle, but no, I'm in a train. No, Sarah, no. So I feel like take it for what it is. Obviously, it's a bit sad and stuff, but just take it for what it is of, do you know what? He has a girlfriend and you just want better for yourself.
And men will flirt. Trust me, men will flirt. Like, no matter if they're married, single, whatever, they will just flirt.
The guys who flirt in front of their girlfriends.
Yeah.
Because they just don't know how to not flirt. So I feel like even the flirting, just keep it cute. Like, okay, like, just keep it cute.
But don't move, what I also say, don't move different.
Yeah, because you know he has a girlfriend.
Because he's going to be thinking, oh, rah, like,
it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. So just be normal, but just keep the flirtingness to a
minimum. So don't get, sis, we don't want you to lose your job. Yeah. So keep it to a minimum so HR don't even know about it. Because but listen. Let me see. I think that's all she asked us. Oh, and let me see actually. Let me just see that we answered everything you wanted us to answer.
Just keep it moving, sis. You'll find another one.
Yeah, so she said, I wanted to ask if it's normal for people not to disclose. It's definitely normal because, boy, I found myself in a couple of pickles as well. Yeah. And then what's the max age gap? You suggested 21-year-old to date. Personally, I would be like, I think personally for me, I would say max 25.
That is
because you're 21. And then the older you get, it goes, the gap widens.
Yeah. I feel like that is a reasonable age. Like 25 is reasonable.
Yeah.
But because of the type of person that I am, like, I would say older, but I feel like 25 is reasonable. But it all depends, like I said, it all depends on individual. 25 can act 19, 30 can act 19. These days, it doesn't matter.
But then just because they're acting that doesn't mean they've got the mental capacity to do that. Because that's when you would have like a 21-year-old dating a 28-year-old guy. Yeah. The guy's mature, whatever. You think you're mature because you're dating an older guy.
Yeah.
And then he does something, like he moves mad, he breaks up with you or something.
Yeah.
And then now you're doing like petty little games and silly little things that's bringing out your real age. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So just because like equal.
Just because you look older and whatever else.
Yeah.
You're not still there mentally no matter how mature you think you are, you're not going to have the mental capacity of a 28-year-old.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be equal. Yeah, you just got to know what you can handle. That's literally the bottom line with everything.
That's the thing.
In relationships, age, whatever it is, because you got to know what you can handle.
Yeah, because man, there are men who act, they're 28 and they're acting like they're 15, bro.
Mate, there's 35-year-olds that are acting like they're 20.
Agbaya.
Sleeping around with young girls.
Listen,
so
exactly.
Just be cautious.
But yeah, I feel like if you want to date older, of course you can do that. But just be cautious that there are older guys tend to be just manipulate younger girls and just...
And they won't really take you serious.
Annoying, bruv. Yeah, they're just silly. So if you find one that takes you seriously, sis, invite us to the wedding.
And we're being serious.
We hope you helped.
Yeah.
We hope we helped you.
Yeah. And thanks for sending that
Writing
in.
into us.
Okay, so the next one. Okay, so it's okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. I just saw the subject. He had potential. Oh, bless you, sis.
He therefore did a tall, dark.
6'5", you know.
Yeah, 28.
Nigerian. Whew.
Listen.
But yeah, next animal.
Okay, so I've been with my man for nearly 3 years now, and I feel like we're ready to make the next big step.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for him to put a ring on it. Okay.
Can we say that together?
I love him and I know he loves me too, but I can't waste any more time. I recently sat him down and expressed how I'm feeling, especially as my big 30 is looming. And he basically told me he's not ready for marriage right now, but doesn't mind us having a baby. I was really shocked because he knows how much I don't want to have a baby without a ring, but he feels like a marriage is not something he can commit to right now. I don't want to compromise my beliefs and I don't want to lose him either. I can't imagine starting all over again. What do I do?
That's heavy.
That's sad.
Why am I laughing?
Hey, we're not laughing at your dilemma.
I'm like a witch. I'm laughing because I'm shocked.
And I laugh in awkward situations, so yeah.
I think, I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like women are too quick to compromise. And my advice, I just think don't compromise. I feel like if you want something and someone's not giving that to you,
go carry on.
I feel like you should let it go. Especially because you guys are the age you're at. There really is no time to playing games anymore. And for people, you've been together, you've been together 3 years. Actually, okay, let me calm down. Because I just remembered you've been together 3 years. Did they live together, did she say?
No, she didn't say.
Okay, you've been together 3 years. Okay, I've got two sides to this. One hand, I'm like, if someone's not giving you what you feel like you want or what you require right now in this stage of life, I don't feel like you should have to compromise to meet someone else. Do you get what I mean? Just to what's the word? You should have to compromise to allow someone else. Let me let it go because my wifi did. Let me just let it go. I feel like you shouldn't have to compromise to accommodate. Yep, there it is.
To accommodate.
You shouldn't have to compromise to accommodate someone else's feelings and where someone else is at in life. If you feel like this is the journey you're at and this is the position where you are in life, that is the next step for you to take.
Yeah.
And the person you're with is not giving you that next step.
Yeah.
I feel like you're absolutely within your rights to leave and walk away.
Yeah.
But at the same time, on the other hand, I'm like, you guys have only been together 3 years. I know like it might seem long because you're the one in the situation, but really and truly, 3 years is not that long. And I've got this mindset of, not that I want my time to be wasted, but I feel like you're the one I want to be with and you tell me you want to be with me. And I feel like we're making steps towards being with each other for like forever. What's the rush?
Yeah.
Like we can't be letting Bella Niger and everyone getting engaged every other day pressure you into letting go of something that's good because you have a good man. And from what it sounds like, I feel like that's the only issue that you have. Like you haven't said anything about, he does this. Like you haven't brought up other problems which could be red flags, except the fact that he's not there right now. That could be for many reasons. He might not feel like he's financially, because it's a lot to get married, It's not all glitz and glams. Like past the marriage, I feel like a lot of people want to get engaged and stuff and they don't think about the morning after the wedding.
Yeah.
Like life is different. Like finances, building a family, like everything is different. And I feel like, and I was going to say maybe he doesn't feel like he's financially there to want to get married yet, but uncle wants to have a baby. And as far as I'm concerned, that's more expensive than a wedding, bruv.
That's a lifetime expense.
A wedding's a cheaper option. So I feel like he's just not at that stage in life yet, but I feel like you need to have a conversation of, do you actually want to get married? Because what it sounds like to me, a guy who says, I'm not ready for marriage, but I'm ready for a baby, it's usually the other way around. Actually, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's usually neither. Do you get me? So I feel like if you're ready, I feel like if you want to get married, I feel like wanting to have a baby over marriage, personally for me, doesn't really make that much sense.
It doesn't, and that's why I'm a bit shocked because
I don't feel like he wants to get married full stop. Ever.
Because why would you want to have a baby? Like a baby ties you guys together
longer than
a marriage. Because I feel like with a marriage you can dissolve, you can get divorced and you're done. You don't have to see the person ever again. Whereas with a baby, they're going to be a constant reminder. So, but then I feel like sometimes with men, they want to have like, this whole thing of like having your little one and like having somebody to carry your name and all that stuff.
How about you make the ring the first little one we have?
Yeah, like that's I just feel like it's a bit contradictory because you want to have a baby, but you don't want to put a ring on it. Like it doesn't. I don't know how that
personally,
adds.
I feel like the ring is a cheaper option, bruv.
It definitely
I don't know
is.
what he's thinking, because I was gonna say maybe he doesn't feel like he's financially ready to have a baby, to have to get married.
But a kid
because
is
it's expensive to get married. But a baby, that kid gonna be dependent on you for everything in life, forever. So,
I know.
So that's why I feel like.
Go on.
That's why I feel like she needs to have a conversation with him about,
yeah,
do you actually see marriage in your future? Because I don't feel, from the vibes I'm getting, I don't think that man wants to get married at all.
Personally, I don't think he wants to
Who
get married.
Who is choosing a baby over marriage?
Yeah, I don't think he wants to. But then again, like, we don't really know the full story of it. But I just feel like you're sounding, it sounds like to me that you're kind of, you might want to compromise because
women are quick to compromise all the time.
I feel like from what is sent, it's like you kind of want that full picture.
Yeah.
And you're kind of,
but you want a marriage first.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you might compromise. But for me personally, if I was in that situation, I know it's really hard and you've been together for 3 years and you love him and
I'm ducking out.
Blah, blah, blah. But when a man is telling you that he's not sure right now but wouldn't mind something else, then he'd rather the latter. He'd rather that than marriage. So
because unless he's got visions of our baby and being the ring bearer at my wedding,
like
I'm having a baby first.
Yeah, and you said yourself that he knows that that's what you know, he knows that you wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
So then why then ask someone to do that? Yeah, if you know that's not what the person wants.
I don't think he wants to get married.
I don't think he wants to get married yet, and it's a shame because that's why. Because I saw this thing the other day as well. There was this YouTuber, and they got married, but then she only found out after they got married that he doesn't want to have a kid.
Cute.
And then I was just like,
how did you not have that conversation?
And it's just like I didn't watch the full thing, but she was talking about how like it's very easy to like, because you automatically assume that the person wants a kid and stuff. And I was like, can you imagine being in that situation and you're now married to come and find out that the person doesn't want a kid?
Because like I've said on here, like I don't think I want kids and stuff. That's one thing that actually kind of worries me when it comes to like dating.
Yeah.
Like in terms of being with someone long term, like I want to get married because I want to get married.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to necessarily have kids. Like having kids is not a goal for me, basically. But then because I'm like, obviously God, like if I'm pregnant, like I'm not like, we're having a baby, innit? But I'm not going to go out of my way to try and get pregnant, basically. But then
are you going to go out of your way to not get pregnant?
No, I'm not going to do neither.
So then you're going to get pregnant?
I just rather... Will I?
You will.
Will I? Like, I'm not going to be on contraception or anything, but I might
take let's be real.
I probably wouldn't have sex like during certain times. I'm like, okay, I'm more fertile now.
Listen, nah.
But
once
like,
he shoots the eggs, everything is sticking.
Not always.
It's finna be a baby.
Not always. But my thing was, like, if I'm with someone, because I have that mindset, it's kind of like a gamble to be with someone knowing that that's how they're thinking.
Yeah, and a lot of people break up over things like that.
But I'm going to say, like, I don't necessarily want kids. I may or may not. Like, if I meet a guy who's like, I want marriage, I want kids, I want this, and I'm indecisive, how does that work out?
But the thing is, it's not fair to put that person in it's not fair. It's not fair to put that person in that situation of uncertainty, because if the roles were flipped, like this girl, and he doesn't know whether he wants marriage.
Yeah, I'll walk away.
Yeah, you have to walk away.
But it's not fair to the person. But I'm telling you, so it's fair because I've told you. So if you choose to stay, sir, that's that you chosen to stay and gamble whether I'm going to get pregnant or not.
Even that, I think for me, if I said to someone, oh, I'm not sure if I want this, and they still said, okay, no, like, it's fine. Me, myself, I'll be like, it's like, it's literally like, I didn't even want you to. I said no, and like,
you're nice. I'm not.
I don't want you
that's your personal problem.
No, because that's how it happened with that Genie girl from The Real as well, where she she didn't want kids, I think, and then he did. Yeah, and then he still.
Yeah, but
and then eventually he got tired. That's what I'm saying. He got tired of it, and then
that's why I said that I wouldn't feel bad because I've laid my cards out on the table.
Yeah.
If you then choose to stay there, there's nothing I can do. I already told you what it was. So if you choose to stay there, I cannot feel personally. Honestly, this sounds like your personal problem, sir. I'm never gonna lie.
It is a personal problem.
What it was, because at the end of the day, because I know that if I met a guy and I know that I want to get married one day, and he says to me, I'm not really sure about marriage. If I choose to stay,
100%,
and then 10 years in, we never get married, who am I going to blame?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's in situations where you know that's the person wants like
something.
But because
But I'm not going to feel bad. That's your personal problem.
No.
Why
I'm not saying
then?
you should feel bad, but I'm saying I would tell you to like like
You would tell them to leave.
Because I don't want you to compromise. At the end of the day, I know that's not what you want.
Yeah.
Let's just say, for example, I'm bringing up bad examples, but Married to Medicine, where that woman, Jackie, wants a kid. The husband don't want a kid, right? And she's compromised because she's feel like, okay, she's got her career and it's booming, so she can focus on that, blah, blah, blah. But in occasionally it pops up where she starts to feel this like emptiness and...
But it's because she can't have babies though. Because she's got problems in her thingy.
Yeah, but I think she wanted to adopt and stuff, and he doesn't. Yeah, and but in occasionally it rises up where it's like, oh, like you feel empty, blah blah. But you know that that's not what you want, but you're still compromising. So it's like I just feel like if I was a man or if I was a woman, I would just say, like, I know this is what you want. Like I know this is from your heart. I know this is what you want.
So go after that.
So just go after that. Why are you letting me stop you? And I feel like sometimes you have to be the bigger person in that situation and literally tell the person like, you got to go. Because this is not
I'm not going to give you what you want.
I'm not going to give you what you want. It's the same way with like people saying, I don't want marriage, I don't want a relationship. Sometimes you just have to be that person and say you actually have to go. But I feel like sometimes we don't want to be like, because we like how it is. Oh my gosh. We like how it is. Yeah. So it's like, oh, okay, if you've chosen that, you don't mind, then okay, let's keep doing. But eventually it will come back, it will like,
pop up.
Yeah, it'll pop up again. It's like, what do you do then? Do you know what I mean?
Boy, I'm just ignoring that conversation because I already told you what it was.
Yeah.
I can't keep explaining myself. I feel like, like if I told you what it was and you decide to stay, it's not fair to you, but it's not fair to me either because you keep bringing this crap up. And
it will come up, if that person stays.
But I'm not going to lie to you, I'll probably,
coming up.
In that situation, I'll probably leave you because I've told you, like, stop bringing it up. I told you I don't want it. And you knew what it was and you decided to stay. Leave me alone.
So that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I would just, because I know the headache I'm going to get from it. So I'll just tell you, just go.
Don't come and disturb me.
Just go. Like, it's not, So
but to answer her dilemma, that I feel like, girl, I think you need to have a conversation with him, an open and honest conversation about whether he actually does want to get married, because I don't know any man that will choose to have a baby over marriage, especially when he knows that that's something that's very important to you. Like he knows that you don't want to have children out of wedlock, essentially. Like he knows you want to be married and then have babies. It's not like she doesn't want babies. Like he knows what you want, and the fact that he knows what you want and he doesn't want to do that, I feel like he could compromise and get married to you, sis. Yeah. That's a compromise. That's compromising. You could compromise and get married to her. But it's like, do you really want, like for me, I feel like if I was in such a situation, like, and then a guy says, and then eventually he changes his mind, I'll just be like, is that really what you wanted though? Imagine having an argument and he's like, I just want to marry anyway.
Me, like.
Yeah, that's what I feel like another thing as well. Like women, we need to stop this whole thing of bringing things up of like dropping hints about ring. Like, relax.
I think you can drop hints, but you need to. You both got to be on the same page, like, because I feel like in relationships, eventually you have the talk of like, so like,
here's my ring size.
We've been together for this long, like, I hope that like, you're thinking we were thinking of marriage, blah blah. But I wouldn't be dropping hints like, by the way, CH Samuel over there.
But that's what some women do.
Yeah,
they're always like, whenever someone gets engaged on Instagram, they will DM it to their man like, look, I must be nice. Or they will be like with him, like, oh, look at this girl's ring. Don't you think it's nice? Or
I feel like I'll be the person I'll be doing that.
I'll be very, very shy for you. And they'll be like, I don't think this would be like a very nice wedding dress. And it's just like, shut up, man. Like, shut up. Like, I feel like I would be so annoyed if someone kept dropping hints. I've had it obviously in another kind of level, and I'm just like, shut up. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I feel like just have a conversation with him. Yeah. Is that the only question she had? It wasn't it?
Yeah. She said, what do I do? Yeah.
I feel like, just have a conversation with him. Ask if he actually wants to get married. And I feel like as well, don't be so scared to start again. Like starting again is not that.
Yeah, because I feel like, especially when she said that, especially with my 30 looming.
Nah, mate.
Just because you're 30 is a new 25.
Listen.
You still
30
young
is a new 18,
sexy.
sis.
Like,
no, don't put pressure on yourself. Like, I feel like, and this is why a lot of people compromise and stay in situations that they have no business staying in. Yeah. I feel like, for me, I would always think of, do you know what? Obviously it's as long, we've been here together, we've been committed, blah, blah. If I leave, I'm going to be heartbroken, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. But I'm actually going after what I actually desire. Yeah. So, like, what is the point of me staying in a situation I'm not going to be happy in when I could actually potentially, like, it might take me 2 years to find that, but when I finally find it, it'll be worth it. Yeah. Because I want to be in a situation I'm secure in and I know what's here for me. Yeah. Rather than being in a situation. Because I feel like women will always like to say, like, oh, we've been together 10 years, I can't start again. Starting again, it sounds scary, but it's not that scary.
We
like,
start again in everything.
We start again in everything.
Life,
when you get a new job,
kids, you start again when you have another kid. Trust. And you got to feed them again, all that, like in everything. All that
stuff, yeah.
In life, there's a reset button.
So I feel like don't be, what's the word? don't be so scared to start again. If you got to start again, start again. Like there's always better things waiting for you on the other end if you're starting again for good reasons, and you're starting again to just go after what it is that you desire. Just do it. But we hope we helped. We hope.
We helped you with your dilemma.
Yes, that's it.
And let's just see.
Yeah, we're gonna end here because But so guys, if you want us to answer your dilemmas and stuff, just write into us at yourteaourshade@gmail.com. Hashtag the shade more when you're listening.
Yep.
Put your friends on.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Shout out to everyone who's been supporting so far as well.
Yeah, and these episodes will be up on YouTube as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
And
it's your girl, Aubrey.
And it's been my own realty.
And we're signing out.
Bye.